in terms of budget that we're talking, right? So this is a common criticism of the space agencies, not just in India, it is all around the world, especially in development countries, that why we are spending so much money on building a rocket, even if we have so many problems here on Earth, right? So the same question was asked to Neil deGrasse Tyson. So why we are spending so much money on NASA, right? So he gave a very nice example that he said, whatever the technology that NASA does, it's not just proprietary to NASA. NASA gives to everybody else to use, right? And since space agencies work in so much difficult environments, creativity and all these kind of things prevail there, because there is nothing in abundance in space, whatever you are used to on Earth, right? So you have to use all technology. You have to go to pinnacle of engineering and science in order to do even the small thing in space. So that drives technology. So he was giving a small example that today we are using all those solar panels, right? NASA is the one who came up with solar panels because they didn't know how to power a satellite once its fuel is got over, right? So it was developed by NASA. Then another example he gave, that the power tool that we use, right, to unbolt the bolts, right? That was also developed by NASA, because when you are in gravity, you don't have that much of power because there is no gravity in space, right? So you cannot undo with your hand. So you need something to undo with it. So it was developed by NASA. So you are saying it helps when you give budget to these kind of things. So can you give us a little bit your take on that, that why we need to fund ISRO and why ISRO has played at least some role? There is a very big role, but some role in development of our country. Why we need to give a little bit more budget to ISRO?
Okay, so first I would like to address the problem that you said, why to spend so much on space missions when there are already so many problems on Earth. I have written an article on that also on Medium. I'm addressing this problem only there. So it's obviously a correct question to ask. Like, we see so many people, they don't even have proper amenities. Basic essential needs are also not being fulfilled for those people. So why is it needed to spend so much for coming for space missions? That is because if we try to solve all our problems that exist on Earth by staying on Earth, in the end we would be left with nothing, because we have used every possible resource on Earth to overcome our problems, and we would be left with nowhere else to go, because we did not work on space missions. We used up every resource that was there on Earth to try to come up with a solution that could help us save, which in itself led to degradation of Earth itself, and then we would not have any way to go. So that is why space missions are needed. That is why humans need to be multiplanetary, because there are so many resources available in space. You know the example of asteroid mining, right? That we don't have to try to mine everything from Earth. We can have those space missions we can have those materials being mined on asteroids and taken back on Earth. And definitely we need to go multiplanetary, because there is always that chance of some asteroid coming in and destroying species on Earth like it did earlier. There is no definitive way of saying that it won't happen. There is no definitive way of saying that we would be able to save us if that happens. So definitely there is that fear that that promotes humanity to go multiplanetary, because if that happens to Earth at some point in time, we would have something established on other planets, and we would be able to save humanity as a species because of that. So that again is definitely a problem. So plus, if you talk about ISRO, it has again inspired so many people to actually work in this field. And let's keep aside the technical part in itself. It is giving employment to so many people right now. It has been employing so many people in ISRO organization, that those people won't have a job anywhere else, because if we are there, and they're mostly core technological jobs, right? Core technical jobs are being developed by ISRO. Plus they're helping out so many industries in itself. So ISRO is making their own launch vehicles, and they require so many things to be to be made. So they're having so many vendors for that, and those vendors are in itself getting advantage, because we are able to the ISRO in itself is able to provide employment for so many other companies as well. Like they're able to generate so many uh, necessity, like so many needs for the components that other companies are benefiting from that. So it generates a whole ecosystem around it itself. So it gives employment to people. It generates the need of the components. So and whole ecosystem is developed around it, which in itself is helping India to develop. And then there are things like satellites that is helping us to talk to anyone anywhere in this world, and so far and so forth. There are so many advantages of this in itself.